Alright. Hello. Oh. Sorry, on my end, I had the stream unmuted. But hello, everybody. And welcome back to some more Archipelago. Sorry. Just trying to get everything set back up. There we go. Yeah, welcome back to more Archipelago. We have made a lot of progress. Last time we ended up finishing 3 of our games and setting up the ability to finish a 4th. And I am hoping, not even really hoping, I think we're going to make it so that we can finish all 5 games today. That's the plan. I have a backup plan if that goes really fast, but yeah, for the time being, I suppose let's just hop into it and finish up Terraria, because we got post-Skeletron last time. We also got post-Goblin Invasion, so we might want to do that too. It's like Scorpy, isn't it? Yeah. I cannot remember. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to, warn everybody again. Yeah. After this, we're gonna go ahead and head down into the underground, find the Goblin Tinkerer. And then we'll go ahead and, well, we'll just go ahead and beat the game. I just want to fight the Goblin Tinkerer so I can have the accessories. Combined accessories. Alright, let me pull that out. Do I have Hunter Potions is now the question. I do have Hunter Potions, good. Right. I need to remember how to play the game is also a good idea. Alright, let's go down and see if we can find who we're looking for. Oh, I'm trying to light it up with bullets. I guess I do still need the C, but should be able to see him if he pops up on screen. You were to should. We just run in this direction. Do we think we'll find him? Probably not. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, is that because now we can go into the dungeon? Ow. That's still the chest that it's pointing at. Yeah. I don't know if the metal detector will actually... It should show the bound goblin. Or, not metal detector, the life form analyzer should show the bound goblin. Don't hit me in the lava, don't hit me in the lava. Alright. So, we do this, do that. Now we teleport and figure out our accessory situation. Weapons, armor, accessories. There we go. Get rid of that. We can get the Terror Spark boots. That's surprising. What else can we get that's good? We're missing something for the Ox Shield, which is fine. Right, I want to replace... Okay, we can get rid of this because we have the Terror Spark boots. What else can we get that would be useful? I do think I'll probably make a trip to the, there we go. I was like, where is this? Because we can actually... Okay, so this goes away. This goes away. That goes away. Oh, I threw away the wings. Whoops. Alright, we don't need this. The quiver would be nice if we were using a bow, but I'm probably going to be sticking with the gun. Man, there's really not that many options on here, is there? We can... Actually, the rifle scope's kind of useless. Just view range. Alright, let's... So, I know I'll get the shield, so, like, what's the other thing I want to do? Like, what is the best thing for me to grab here? This is melee-based. I guess... Yeah, this is probably the best thing out of the rest of this. I know we have the shell, so we can go ahead and grab I don't know why I clicked this. Not the shell, but the conch. So we can actually teleport to the shimmer, which is way far over here. That's fine. Alright. Let me run a little bit to the left, I think? Yeah, that's how that works. Alright. So yeah, we'll go ahead, get the items for the Ankh Shield. And then we'll just run through Moonlord. Or to Moonlord, at least. And then it's gonna be mainly a Link to the Past today, if you couldn't tell, because we still need both bow upgrades, and I don't think I know in Ocarina of Time that if you need the golden arrows, because there's only one of them, if you need those, it essentially, if you go to Ganon, he'll be like, oh, this is where you find those, the golden arrows, the light arrows. I'm tired. Alright. So hopefully, I'm hoping we can beat both the games today. So here's my thing, right? We've done this for 5 streams. I could hint it too if we're still missing another arrow, because I do have a backup plan. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to immediately use a hint or if we should wait. Because the thing is, I don't want to, like... That's gonna sound bad. But it's like, I don't want the video on YouTube, the last video on this, to go up and be like 20 minutes long. It probably won't be. But, you know, never hurts to do this faster. far is this? Decently far. Alright. Noom. Alright, we explode the track here, so at least know where I stop. I'm just gonna... Should I just dig down? How fast is my digging speed? It's not slow, but would that be fast? I'm just gonna take the weird path that we took. Yeah. I hope all y'all are having a great week. It's obviously, well, Saturday for me at least. And I am excited to be back playing more of this. But I'm also excited to be taking a break from this because this has been a little bit problematic. Like, we've had a lot of technical issues with this, but it's good to know for future reference. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I do honestly plan on playing Archipelago again in the future. Because I want to play different games, so instead of what we had this time where it was like... Alright, also let me... instead this time where we had the 5 games be Legend of Zelda, Ori, Terraria, Minecraft, and Refunked, I want to add 5 new different games to my list. However, I would have to start playing 5 new games. Alright. Sorry, let me figure out what we're missing for this. So we have the Count Curse mantra. Actually, I can stand on this, can't I? Cool. We do have the plan. Alright. I don't think we have... No, we have the vitamins. So we have that. What are we missing? Please don't tell me I just ran over here and I'm just blind. Actually, that's probably it. That, and I think the bandage. Should, I believe, get us... Yeah, it gets us the Young Charm. There's the Young Shield. Alright. Let's head over and let's fight Lunatic Cultist. This shouldn't be hard. We are a decent amount of defense in. We have a good gun. Got a UFO with us, so this should not take long. Actually. Yeah, he only does 6 damage. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna equip the UFO. It'll be easier. He is up there. This is also going faster. I've had to fight this guy with like really bad equipment where I was only doing 1 damage per hit. So this is a far cry from that, if you can tell. I will actually try dodging because I do not want to die to this guy. I'm kind of sad. Alright, where are you going to be this time? They're always on the opposite side of me for some reason. Oh. These two didn't realize we got them down that low. Yeah, if anything, those star things are probably going to be doing the most damage, but even though they're not that hard to defend against, just as long as we keep firing. Yeah, we should be done here shortly. No. There we go. Alrighty. Hull cell to Ori. Alright. Yeah, we could do this and then do the vortex, actually. No, we'll do let's just do the vortex first. Let's get the I want to get the gun immediately, so just kind of, and then we'll go ahead and do Stardust, and then the other two don't really matter in what order we do them in. I guess we're using the bow. Just because this is easier. God, those enemies suck. I am probably gonna die of this, but oh well. Can y'all simply not... This is the only problem with, I don't have any other bullets on me, do I? Like, I could just pull out the other bullets, but I don't want to change for glorified bullets. I could stand in the enemy, that is an option. Or just stand here. There we go. And that is exactly 25, which is great, because it's how much I needed, or we wouldn't be able to duplicate this. Alright. Let's get the vortex beater. Teleport to the wrong ocean. Let's go take out the Stardust. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. This guy would do just fine. Alright, unload this. Would be kind of nice if this was because if I remember correctly, when you beat the pillars the first time, it just goes down to 50 of these that need to be taken out. But I kind of wish that it was just in an archipelago setting and that it was just 50 to begin with. I don't mind it being 100 on normal playthroughs, but if it was 50 on archipelago, that'd be nice. It just takes a little bit longer. It's not too bad. Yeah, this is the easiest pillars I've had in a while. Right, now what we'll do is we will go ahead and grab Stardust Dragon. Be a little bit of help. It's not there to essentially carry us, it's just kind of there for extra DPS. Take care of the solar and then probably do the whatever it's called blast, the nebula. I'm not good at actually saying what is in my mind. If you don't notice, the fact that I constantly say because I speak faster than my brain can catch up, apparently. Oh wait, this is... I thought solar was okay. Whatever. My brain did not process when we got here that this was not solar, which is kind of funny. I am enjoying our accessories though, this is quite nice in all honesty. And I just have a feeling that fighting Mimor is just gonna kind of wipe through him. We're not gonna have the werewolf because of the fact that it'll probably be daytime, but oh well. And the nice thing is, we now have enough fragments just to summon Moonlord. Wait, what else did I get? Give me a moment. Oh, I have this. That's what I forgot to do. Oh, I found my post-deer clops through robbing the grave. I guess I have... That means I would have to have, like... Oh, because I have the shield. Gotcha. I have the cobalt shield as one of my things, so I got robbing the grave immediately. Ow. As I should be careful because these guys can reflect my bullets, but they don't even do that much damage, so maybe not. Maybe we just fire without caution and just live a happy life. I'm firing into the ground. Just not paying attention. Fire resistance to Minecraft. Alright. Let's go. This is gonna be an uneventful fight, but oh well. Okay, we almost got it before daytime. Take a drink before he spawns in. I should, actually, eat another one of our golden delights because, well, it was at 2 minutes. Yep, there those are. Right as he spawned too. That's gonna hit me. I don't know if I care. Alright. The head's down. Obviously, this would be a lot harder if I wasn't playing Journey mode, but again, I want to enjoy Terraria. And we are about to release 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Then we gotta figure out what we have in Only to the Past. Alright. Let's go ahead and figure out what we just got. Oh, we got the hammer. That's not great. We did get progressive mail, though. The hammer's not great because that means we literally can do everything, I think, in A Link to the Past that isn't fight Ganon. So, I'm gonna save an exit, hop over. Yuck. I mean, there's some dungeons we can't do, but there are also dungeons I wouldn't have mind doing. Alright, whatever. Let's stop complaining. Let's just open up. Let me swap over to it. Let me actually open up both of the things I need for this. Yeah. Oh, right. That screen's over there. File. Browse. So I think how we're going to play this currently is we are going to try and find one of the bow upgrades. Legitimately. We're not going to use any hints. However, as soon as we get that bow upgrade, we are going to hint for the last one. I think that's how we're going to play this. Let's go to Sanctuary. Yep, there's the hammer. Piece of heart. Bombs. More bombs. Rupees. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Just realized this needs to be scrolled down again. Alright. Yeah, no, we're in a good position to actually, like, fight Ganon. It's just we don't... Oh, when did I get the medallion? Boop. Is there anything else on this list that I'm forgetting? Honestly, these two would have been nice. And... arrows would have been nice. Alright. I still can't finish the first dungeon. So, yeah, what we're gonna be doing... We'll head to Kakariko. I guess what we'll do is we'll run... We'll get the two things in... Okay, let's pay attention, if you can't tell. So we can't run Swamp Palace, we can't run Ganon's Tower. Or no, we can run Ganon's Tower. Ooh, boy. We should be able to run Ganon's Tower, and see why we can't. Alright, where's the hammer? Yeah, Ganon's Tower wouldn't be a bad idea to actually check. Which is a problem. Because I don't want to look at Ganon's Tower. Grass! Oh, we still have like half the checks in this area. This really sucks. Why'd you run in front of me? Dang bird. Okay, what do we have via potions? Gotcha. Alright, I think I know how we're fighting Blight then. I don't know if I want to fight Blight or if I just want to go to Ganon's Tower. It's gonna have a lot of Ganon's Tower is gonna have a lot of checks. Can you just not? I'm trying to think if there's any other easy overworld checks for me to grab. I don't really think there is. Can I still do this? No, not if I do it like that though. There we go. I didn't even hit a bird. That's surprising, to be honest. Dang it, it's a archipelago item. What was this Terraria counterweight? Oh boy, alright. So that's done. That's done. Oh, you do Mr. Required. Everything sucks. Alright. Yeah, let's just rip off the band-aid. Do we want to go to Ganon's Tower? I think so. I could technically hit for both of them. I have enough checks in this game. It's just like I've seen people obviously do the 1 hint per game rule, which I think is a good way of spreading those hints out. But oh my god, I don't know. It's just. Why are both bow upgrades in this game? We're not doing... I refuse at the moment to do Turtle Rock. The other thing that sucks, though, is that, like, if you can see down in the chest below all the bosses, you would see that the, like, sorry, you'd see that the places that have the most chests are the Dark Palace, the Swamp Palace, as well as Turtle Rock. I just really don't want to do those, so... And really, in reality, it's like, how many checks do we even have left in, yeah, there's a lot in this, so... Doing the dungeons... I mean, could help, obviously, but... I feel like we're more likely to get in Ganon's Tower than anything. So yeah. Hopefully we find the bow, and then I'll immediately go ahead and, I don't know why I did that. I'll go ahead and hint for the other bow. Hopefully we can do that at least, and then we'll go ahead and fight Ganon is the current game plan. Alright, so... Right, I was like, where am I heading again? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna... No, bad. I have only a fairy for health, so it's not great, but... Alright, is there anything in here I can't do? I don't think we need the cape. The bow might cause an issue, but, like, if the bow causes an issue, then it's not in here. Alright. Key. This. Another small key. Diorite. Oh, I did that. One of these, isn't it? Oh. Got it. It's one of these. Let me just do that. I didn't know you could pick those up, actually. I don't know if the chest had a, or if that room had a chest in it. It probably does, to be honest. Let me go back. Cool, can we not? Alright, let me pull out. Get rid of one of the problems in this room. Alright, there was a chest in here, and it was for post-sand tank. Alright. This... Did this torch already turn off? Go. Go ahead and take these guys out before I keep going. Bombs. Better bomb. There we go. I was about to say, can I get better magic? That's good. Good room. Can I should be able to get to this, right? It's experience. Lovely. Okay, cool. I was about to say, please tell me I can get to this still. Alright. I know for a fact that there's something in here. It's cool. Okay. Okay. Doesn't this, like, disappear? Sure, I guess. I don't know. We're having a day, apparently. And there's this. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I am. Oh, never mind. I know where I am now. Ow. Okay. Let's go through here. Maybe. Or not. I guess we gotta go the other way. That's fine. I still don't have the big key, so that's kind of a problem. Gonna throw this at you. Huh? This doesn't work. I was about to say. There we go. Nice. Oh, perfect timing. Alright. I have the map. Gotcha. Alright. So we gotta go back through here. Just do that instead. Alright, what is this? Grass. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, well, we got this over here. Oh. You know, it'd probably help to hit both of these. I do have the hook shot. I was like, this might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, what is... I feel like this is a trap room. Nope, it's a lot of chests, actually. Alright, what is this chest? Another key. Alright. God. What is... Have I been in here? No, where does this take me? I hope this doesn't hurt. Ah! Alright. This bomb there. Then I'm right here should do the trick. Do I even need to do this? Haven't I been in the... No, I haven't. I keep thinking that for some reason. Alright. So bomb there, and then walk back over. Surprised I made that, to be honest. Well, this is gonna suck no matter what I do. Ow, okay, well that was just rude. There we go. Where am I again? Do I bomb here? I don't know. But I do know is I can't get further in here. Because I don't have a key. I guess we'll just save and quit. We'll go back to the mountain cave, I think. And this time, let's do Tower of Hera, as well as the stone next to it. Like the one that we're gonna have to read the book to. Alright, took half a heart more damage than last time. After Tower of Hera, I think we'll start doing the dungeons that we had open to us before. Literally just the quest to find, yeah, the quest to find a bow. That's all this is. Betty, no, Betty, I need you. Ow, of course. Having the hammer's so stupid. It's just like, we literally have everything but, like, a bow. Alright, let me get the thing that's over here first. Multiform actually does give us the, green pendant, so that might be useful. This is probably gonna be a star, isn't it? Yeah. Boy. Come on. So annoying. We'll use the grappling hook, I guess. Alright, boss key already. It's not really surprising, because otherwise can't get it out of the dungeon. I'm gonna go downstairs, I think. Actually, is downstairs even a... maybe. Yeah, we'll go downstairs, see what we can get down here. Do have to wait through this. The red mail would be nice, but I'd be actually kind of upset if we found that before we found the arrows. I could fight Ganon without the red mail, I just need the bow as a requirement. It's just a compass. Nice. I assume that means that... I gotta hit this. No, we got one more check. That has to be, I think, a key, but otherwise the other two checks have to be... Oh, that means the boss has an item. Alright. I mean, we had to fight the boss, obviously, anyway, but... Alright. Going back down, I suppose. I might as well just keep the, grappling hook on me, huh? Or the hook shot. I keep calling it the grappling hook. I know it's gonna annoy some people, because we do actually have a grappling hook in the Zelda universe. At least one of that I know of. Because it's in, Wind Waker. I think that's called the grappling hook. I might be wrong. and just beat this guy with a pot. Just do not feel like dealing with him. Okay. And away we go. Doesn't help that I'm also going to be fighting Troll Dorm in a moment, so you know. Alright, there's the map. Ow. That sucked. Oh, and now I have to fall down here. Fine. Fine. I will do it your intended way. Yeah, so 2 items is the big key chest, or the chest that we use the big key on, and then the boss item itself. Lovely. Alright, whatever. At least the enemies didn't respawn by the time we had to get it back up here. I don't know why I did that. I now have to jump back down. Whee. You know, let me just fall over here. It sucks because I really don't know how many items we still had in this game for the other games, but... And to be fair, this isn't really a good option because we just got access to... No, actually, wait a minute. We just got access to Tower of Hera not too long ago. Because we just got the hammer. Meaning that the mirror is also somewhere in this in this game. Literally, a lot of the good items in this game are in this game. Which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do, right? Alright, let's oh my god. There we go. I actually hold the hammer out for this. So I'm like 90% sure if you can hit it with the hammer, it's actually, I don't have that much magic actually, never mind. That just seemed cheap. Alright, I want to try something. Cool. What does he have? Yep. Oh, BF 100 experience, yeah. I think the fact that it was literally, what was it? Just grass and experience just kind of shows. So that probably means that, Sahasral is not going to have a good item either. I just really don't want to do the other things, but I know I'm going to have to. Now continue. We're going to avoid Turtle Rock. We also probably should have avoided, how was it called? I already forgot. We probably should have avoided Gan's Tower. I was just kind of hoping that the other one would be in there, because technically, you know what? Yeah, because technically, Ganon's, we need 2 upgrades. One of them is probably before, the hammer, the other one's probably possibly after, if I were to guess. I'm gonna have full health by the end of this. Alright, that's that done. That's these two done. So yeah, the only things we're missing currently are dungeon items. So I'm gonna go, I guess what I want to do, that's not what I want to do, I'm gonna have to do. We'll go ahead clean up Thieves' Hideout, then we'll go ahead and clean up Dark Palace, probably head to Skullwoods, Ice Palace, and if we really don't get anything by that point, then I'll cry, but, no, in all honesty, we'll either have to head to Misery Mire or Turtle Rock, and neither of those are something I want to do right now. I won't mind heading into them if I know the bow's in there, it's just I don't want to do that when I don't. Yeah, Thieves' Hideout theoretically shouldn't be horrible, but as we got green potions for our magic to beat Blight with, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be relatively easy. Ganon will probably be relatively easy, we just have to get to him. Yeah, there's a few more checks in here, so. There's a few more checks in here, and I actually don't know how many of those were Archipelago checks. Like, there's 4 random checks in here, as you can see by the tracker. Oh, well, that's awkward. Yeah, there's 4 checks in here that aren't the items. So, like, the key, the boss key, the, just 2 keys that we need in here? Maybe. Because it's a key, a boss key, the compass, the map. That's 4 out of 5 that aren't just, like, actually randomized items. Oh, yeah, so this is key. Alright, so we actually have all of them now. So all the other items should... Well, actually, I don't have the compass, so one of them is still up for grabs to not be a great item. Once we find the compass, however... Okay, so... Yeah, once we find the compass, then we know everything in here is not good. Or everything in here is still random. I'm having trouble speaking, I apologize. Open that up so we can fight the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the fairy that's out here. This thing. Alright. Sword spam is always a good way of doing things. Alright. I believe this. Nope. was about to say, one of these is one of the transformed things. And there's the key. Really? Huh. I was lied to. I was lied to by the tracker. There was not 4 good items in here, and I just kind of wasted everybody's time. Alright, so I need to equip this. Alright, so the boss item theoretically should be good. That's a trap room, not gonna bother. Alright. Yeah, I want to hold on to this. When you're a baker, you don't look like. Well, if I'm normally until I start taking ludicrous amounts of damage. But I think we should be fine. Especially if I get lucky with where his projectiles hit. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this quickly. There we go. Dang it. Out of bottle. Alright. Dark Palace, anyone? Actually, we need the... oh, God, we might as well just have the Skull Woods. We're next to it. Don't like it, but it's probably our best bet, honestly. Misery Mire's got 2 checks, as you could see down in the thing, supposedly at least. But that's entirely why I just don't want to go there. Like, it's such an annoying dungeon, and it's got no payoff. It's not even got like one of the good crystals, which we don't. Can I not go through here? Fine, fine, I will go through the other way. I swear to God, if I need... Like, if one of the things this game is expecting me to do is, Oh, did it? Dang. Already disappeared. I was hoping to get that fairy. Oh. But yeah, if it's if it is expecting me to get the Master Sword in this, I'm gonna be kind of sad, because that means we have to fight. We do actually have to go ahead and fight, It's not Turtle Rock. I don't actually know his name, but the boss of Turtle Rock. Just head into here. God, I hate this dungeon. Get this. Oh, it's this room. That's kind of a waste of a key, but it's fine. Ow. Key. This is just all closed doors now, yeah. The mirror would be lovely for this dungeon, but we don't have it, obviously. let's head here. No. Oh, is this just... No. Have I been in the room above? I have not. Let me do that first. Oh, there's Post Destroyer. We can fight Plantera now. We have been in the other room, though. That's attached to this, so... Plus Morningwood. Ow. Oh, it's sitting all the way up here. Did I take 2 hits of damage because of the firebar? Alright. Go through here. Let's try it. I don't remember if the hole up here is actually worth it. Ow, why are you in the grass? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just it'll be worth it when we get the key. Right now, it's not worth it. So we will go to this one, I suppose. Dang it. Alright, let me... it's probably better if I just push it first. This over here is just magic, alright? That's a place for us to use it. Can you just not... What the heck happened to that enemy over there? Un memento, because I believe, or a check at least. We're probably gonna have to run through the, I'm probably gonna have to run through, what's it called? Like, just run through the dungeon again to get a check. Can you stop? I don't exactly remember where this takes us. Not anywhere useful, it seems. Alright. That's what it was, gotcha. So, boss, and then, yeah, okay, I think. I think I have an idea of where everything is, or yeah, where everything we need is. Alright. So let's get started, shall we? We have the key, but obviously there's the chest here. Oh. I'll just take the damage. Yeah, because now... Can do that. Is everything good? These pots? Does not seem to be the case. Alright, well there's the big key. Just leave me alone. Whee! Oh, okay. Did not intend to do that, but that works. Stop! I thought you were gonna hit the block. Alright, cool. Oh, okay. There's a chest in here, I believe. Or is it just this? No. Alright. Just the boss drop now. Alright. Alright. That wasn't that bad, thankfully. Sorry, I was focusing on... it's just a compass. Alright. We've got one more check in here, but I will just mark this off for the time being. You go through here first. Okay. Give me 1 second. I can get the other person in here now. Hello.
Hello.
We are, so fun fact, we beat Terraria, didn't get a bow, so we are literally looking for a bow, and then I'm gonna hit the last one.
Gotcha.
That is the current plan. I have not gone lucky in the slightest. We are currently at... We have 92 checks left. There's less than 100 checks, 2 of which are a bow.
Gotcha.
So it's currently just dungeon running at the moment. And it's also me trying to avoid some of the dungeons. I also just realized I never actually checked off Thieves Town. I just don't want to go to like 2 of the dungeons. I'm fine with literally any other dungeon, but just those 2. Alright. Which sucks, because at the moment, the only other option after this is Ice Palace, which also kind of sucks, but it is the lesser of 3 evils. Beebo! Where did I not use a key? I went through this entire dungeon, where did I not use a key? That sucks, so that means we gotta go to Ice Palace, because we can't finish Eastern because we need the bow, can't finish Dark Palace because we need the bow. I don't want to head. You know, actually, that's not even a smart idea. The answer is no, but like, it's like, do I deal with hard difficulty or do I deal with ice physics? Which one? You know, funnily enough, I was thinking, like, I had another game set up for today, just in case we finish this early. I don't think we're gonna need it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, alright, let's just bite the bullet. We'll go to Turtle Rock, because Turtle Rock, out of the 3 dungeons, has the most checks, and we should theoretically be able to beat it. Heck, I even went to Ganon's Tower earlier, like, knowing I wasn't going to be able to finish it. God, it's really unlucky, because, like, the 4 items I want currently for this game. Magic Mirror would just be nice to teleport out of dungeons. Magic Cape makes you completely invincible while still being able to do essentially anything, if I remember correctly. And obviously the 2 bows just to finish the game. Or the mail, and they're all in this game. We'll hover go over here. Okay, I never remember the order of this thing. So we're just gonna hit a peg and hope. Neat. Cool.
Hey, what's up?
No, I'm just like, I don't remember the order of this thing. Proceeds to hit them all in the correct order.
I see.
I mean, to be fair, it's 3 pegs. So that's a total of, what, 6 combinations?
Yeah.
So it's not unlikely, and I don't think it actually changes. What happens if I pull on this again? Alright, it's not that hand. What happens if I pull on this hand? Oh, okay, thank you for giving me magic. That is actually quite nice. Alright. Welcome to the dungeon I legitimately hate. Well, this is essentially the equivalent of a necessary evil. Like, I don't want to, but it's probably here, what we're looking for. Alright. We will go back this way. This first few chests, if I remember correctly, are in here. I need to place down the platform. And we'll go down. Can I just go up from here? I can, actually. Surprising. Go. Alright, cool. Alright, first two chests is key and grass! Can't escape it. Okay, good to know. The traps do whole hearts of damage in this area. So we need to be extra careful, which is not really my strong suit. And just like stand here. Aha! I don't have to play by your rules. I'm gonna be really upset if the bow is... So the thing about finishing this dungeon is not only do we get all the checks from this dungeon, it unlocks the ability to get the quote-unquote Master Sword, because it has the last pendant I need. And I swear if it's in the Master Sword pedestal, I'm just going to, like, cry. And, that actually wasn't worth it. Shame, but... oh well. I don't actually remember everything that's in this area. Alright, what is over here? There is a chest. I'm glad I came down here. It was another key. Ow. Okay. Forgot that the eye is there. Alright, time to go back. Key? Come on. Thank you. Dude, you are literally just ahead. You shouldn't be this hard to hit. Okay, can I open the... Ooh, how... why did... I've taken so much damage. Run! Alright, definitely. There we go. I also don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of running and hoping for the best.
Just kind of winging it.
Exactly. Because I don't play this dungeon enough. Because I don't like this dungeon. Literally, like, one of the last places I will check in an archipelago. I don't think I've even checked this in an archipelago before. Oh not the portal. Whatever, just take me. I made this joke earlier. Alright. What is down here? Alright. If I remember correctly, which I believe I do. I remember slightly, apparently. Oh, I don't have the mirror. Wait, why does it say I can do that? Oh, it doesn't. What is this? Is this Spike Cave? Gotcha. Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think I have the big key. Kinda sucks. I can't get back through there either then, so I guess we're going this way. Does that actually take me anywhere new? Doesn't seem to. Alright, so there was another tunnel. Right here. That's a lot of, anti-fairies. Oh god, they're coming back! Oh, right. No, come back! I need to fight you. No. Oh god, I should have just taken out the anti-fairies when I had the chance. Ow. There's the big key. Back up like this. Alright, where's this gonna take me? Ability cell to Ori. So useful. I guess we can use magic. Whatever. If we're down. Yeah, sure. Turn this into a fairy and get health. I was about to say we're down 3 hearts, but who knows? Those 3 hearts might be very important later. Yeah, alright, let's, is this the one I went down earlier, or was this the one I... No. This is the one I need to go down. I have to fight both these again. Alright. Source Beam. Ow. Ow. Oh god, not you again. Alright. I keep using triggers, and honestly, it's just faster to do this. Alright, this has a key. Alright, a bunch of bombs. Is there any health in here? No.
do need to use bombs though, so pull that up, pull that up. Can I not push this? What's the point? The point is there is none, apparently. Yeah, whatever. Go up here. Oh, there's the teleport for the Jinso tree. Again, very useful right now. I'm gonna hit. Alright. This was the room I was not looking forward to. I barely remember how to do this room. We've hit the button at least, but I think I need to be on the right parity. Okay, I guess the pain that I've endured the last few times I've ran that room, I've just remembered how to do that room. Ow, okay. We're gonna do this then. What you got? Okay. Nope. Grass again. Key. Ow, okay, that was poor timing. Drink that. Put this back out. There's not really a reason to go out, I don't think. So yeah, we have this. Should get us where we need to be. Will one of these have a fairy in it? I doubt it, but like, can it? Oh wait, actually. Let me not be stupid and use my abilities. Come back here, you coward! There we go. Alright. Do this. There we go. Alright. We are in a better position than we were in earlier. So time to go fight the boss, I suppose. Like, I legitimately just need one bow, and the game can't even give me that. Can I get into? Okay, good to know. Ow. We should be good. Keyword should. Ooh, now if he does that much damage. Concentration mode activated. If I get quiet during a boss fight, you know I'm just like very concentrated on what's going on. I don't... What do I... Is this like gonna be an actual... This is an Archipelago. What did I get for Ori? 100 experience, let's go. I'm gonna beat every dungeon before I get what I need.
Yeah, probably. That's right.
Alright, is there an easy way to get to that? Probably not. Not from where I am, at least. I don't think. Alright, whatever. This is the, again, first time I beat Turtle Rock and an Archipelago before. Alright, so... I guess we're gonna go ahead and see what's at the Master Sword. And then I guess we're running Ice Palace. And if it's not, if it's in neither of those spots, and neither of those spots could be anything else. Oh, I guess we have Misery Mire. Oh, we're not doing Misery Mire. Not doing that right now. I don't care if it ends up being in Misery Mire. I don't care if one of the bows ends up being in Misery Mire. There's another bow somewhere, and if I don't have to do Misery Mire at the moment, we're not doing it. There's a reason it has Misery in its name. Alright, oh, did I? Nice, I didn't even end up using one of my fairies. Alright. We are going to use the flute. So how's everyone enjoying this 100% run of A Link to the Past? Cause, like, honestly, don't get me wrong, this has been strange. Cause we were, for like, I just want to say during streams 2 and 3, we were essentially scraping the bottom of the barrel to try and find something. And now we're just here, playing the entirety of A Link to the Past. This is also a check I never get because you have to beat 3 dungeons to get this item. we had to beat Moldorm. We actually beat all 3 bosses in the stream to get this. Okay, what did I just get from Minecraft? I got progressive armor from Minecraft. I thought I already had netherite in that. How does that work? Dang it. Alright. It just added, that was a force of habit from Ori. I hit Alt T to teleport.
How much is there left to do in this game?
There is... I currently have almost 70% of the checks done in this game. If you want, like, an actual counter, we've got... How many dungeons do we have left? 1, 2, 3... We've got 4 dungeons, not including Gan's Tower. We've got a few overworld checks. Oh yeah, I can mark this off. Essentially, all the overworld checks are locked behind a magic mirror. And then, me finishing 2 of the dungeons is locked behind the bow. Actually, I think me finishing 3 of the dungeons is locked behind the bow. Because I don't think you can beat Misery Mire without the bow either. So you know, we're thriving currently. And I hate to say it, it's gonna be very anticlimactic, or however you pronounce it, anticlimactic. When we get to Ganon, because I'm just going to, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Cane of Burna probably during the fight, while having a bunch of green potions for it to last. And the Cane of Burna just makes you invincible. Alright. Welcome to another dungeon I haven't done in Archipelago before. Ice Cavern. Actually, no, I think I've run into it before. But I've never finished it. I haven't had to finish it. But desperate times call for desperate measures, apparently. There's not even that many checks in here. There's like 3. Ow, alright. You know what? Fair enough. Oh, I probably should have, oh, I know, it's a green potion. I keep forgetting I have both my fairies still. Yeah. 50 experience to Ori! I'm legitimately curious as to how many items are in other games still. Out of... How many checks do I have left? I'm missing 75. Wrong one. Run! Oh, I can't even do this. Ow. Stop. Alright. Up we go. You know, I saw that Electrify and I still decided to swing in it. Don't ask me why, I wish I do. There we go. Alright. There's a bomb here. Bomb there. And then we go down. Activate this guy. Bomb. Activate this guy. Bomb. I just realized how much money I also have. 2,400 rupees. Now. I don't know if I need to flip that switch at the moment. I might. And I do not. Cool. Go, 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 run, run. Fight me, cowards. Man, I love all these arrow drops I'm getting for the bow I don't have. Alright. Back here. And we'll go to the left. don't like this room because imagine ice physics trying to get down a stair. There we go. Alright, I think I need to blow this up. This key. I do not have a big key, I don't think yet. Nope. So that's out of the question. Still don't have the big key, so can't do this either. I'm just gonna get rid of the fairy immediately. I was gonna get rid of the fairy immediately if I was good at this game, but apparently... Oh. Fun fact, I didn't know that that check was in there. I just kind of checked it because I was like, ooh, pots. Dude. Let me grab this fairy, please. Thank you. It was not worth it in the slightest at that point. It's in the top right. It's in the top right. Bad. I know I don't like this room. But you're going to be hearing that everywhere because this entire dungeon is ice physics.
That's fine.
It's ice physics in pits.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of an issue.
Alright, there's another key. Are you coming out of the wall? Yes. You came out of the wall for 2 seconds and then got melted. It's done over on one of these. It is on one of these. Alright, this room's useless. Nice. I know that... I come up here... Go this way. How does the game expect me to do this? Sword spam, gotcha. I feel like the only thing the game can give me now that'd be useful is the big key. Do that, just spawn that in, because I think we gotta come back this way. Alright, that is a fake wall, apparently. I'm just gonna keep the bombs on me, because I gotta blow you up. Hammer. Oh, there's the big key. Alright. I know you're in here. I just don't remember exactly where. There you are. Do this. Open up the path. There's like grass to refunct. Compass. We have 3 more checks. One of the, and I know where each of them are. Because it's the big key chest, this chest that I unlocked earlier, and then the boss drop. Is this game really gonna make me go to Misery Mire, or was there just something I completely forgot in, like, Dark Palace or something? Oh, that's awkward. Alright. Grab that. I don't need to fight you because I already got your item. And here is our smoky. I don't know if there's anything else useful in here. We'll fight the boss because it has what? It's got one of the crystals that allows us to at least get into the room in the pyramid. Hello, sir. Bomb. Ow. I already know what the boss is gonna drop because we're missing a key, and there's only one item left in this dungeon. No. I don't even know if I have to fight all these enemies. I'm just doing it because I can. Alright. This should take us to the boss. Let's get out our fire rod. Alright. Oh, bastard, I already up this key. Actually, I don't know why I'm bothering with that. I have to save and quit out here anyway because I don't have the mirror. I'd like to point out we finished Terraria I think about an hour and 20 minutes ago, at least.
Really?
Uh-huh. I have an idea. Am I happy about it? No, but I have an idea. We're gonna go to. I guess we'll just go to Skip's house for the time being. And we are going to buy another green potion. Because there is one overworld check I can do. I don't know why I talked to her. She doesn't even sell you anything. So we're gonna buy a green potion. Go up here. I'll talk to this guy so I can get my health back. And honestly, I'm gonna run through the cave because I have less of a chance to get hit by the cabbage boulders.
Cabbage boulders?
The boulders are green, so I've just heard them called as cabbages, so I'm calling them cabbage boulders.
I see.
Alright, cause if we come over here... This, we can't get up top on Spectacle Rock because we don't have the mirror. We can't get in here. Which what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna hit one of these and then do this. Man, that's a lot easier. And there's the mirror. Oh god. No. There's only 2 checks that are not available to us now. The only 2 checks that are not available to us is Ganon and the pyramid, which is just me needing to beat Swamp Palace. It's gonna sound stupid, but because of the difficulty, we're gonna hit Swamp Palace first. It also has 6 chests, so it's just a very good candidate for... okay, let me rephrase that. We're gonna hit all the overworld checks, because those should be quick. These are no, these magic. Lovely. Can I... No. Alright. Here we go. Whee! But yeah, we're gonna hit all the overworld checks, and then we'll go ahead and hit up Swamp Palace, and then after that, if we don't have a bow by that point, that means it's a Misery Mire, and then I'm just sad. Alright, okay, how do I want to do this? I guess I should hit the area over here first. Oh, we can hit Mimic Cave too, but I don't want to do Mimic Cave for the fact that requires me going back to... Actually, I can mark this one off. I already know it's a star. Isn't this one a star too? Yeah, I want to head to Mimic Cave because, like... Alright, let's just... How did I... That was a lot that just happened. Mimic Cave, because I just don't want to go through Turtle Rock again. Alright, I'm just going to start chucking things off at the moment. So I know that that's not good, that's not good. It's 100 rupees, it's not really worth it. I guess... Head to Kakariko? I'm like 90% sure this was a star as well, but I guess actually I'll check it out first and then make that decision because I don't want to accidentally just be like, oh, this isn't a bow. Like, that's literally all I'm missing at this moment. Yeah, it's alright. I thought it was a star, but I wanted to make sure. Nope. Alright. That was rude. Kakariko, or... No, I know what I want to do. I want to hit this. Hit this. We're not going to Misery Mire. There's an overworld check in here that we need to use the magic mirror for. Like, okay, if you want me to be honest, are we going to have to hit Misery Mire? Probably at this rate. Because we're getting very close to just not having anywhere to look. However... I refuse to believe that the 2 random checks in Misery Mire are both the bow. Both bows. I want to scream. I'll scream in lowercase. I'm not. I refuse to stream Archipelago. This specific Archipelago again. We are finishing today whether this dang randomizer likes it or not. Alright, let me stand about here, I guess. There. I'm not even gonna bother. It's five singular bucks. Alright. Alright, we've got 3 more world checks, and then the rest is essentially just dungeon checks. I feel like this is possibly the unluckiest I've gotten in a randomizer before. But I'm not sure.
Really?
It feels like, again, I'm beating so many things. Like, the last time, I think I beat, like, every time I've done Archipelago with multiple games for A Link to the Past, I beat, like, 3 dungeons. I'm currently at 6 out of 10. Wait, that doesn't add up. Does it add up? Oh, yeah, there's some crystals. Alright. I also would have hit Swell Palace because, like I said, that gives us the pyramid check once we beat it, which we should be able to. I don't think that needs the bow. It needs the hammer and the hook shot, which we have both of. All right. So we need to head here. Use the mirror. It's because it was like 1 check, but whatever. I will take 1 check. I will take anything, to be honest, at this rate, but you know. I shouldn't say that. Okay, yeah, there's an Ori item. What is it? It's 50 experience. It's just gonna be in either Misery Mire or Ganon's Tower. I feel is where one of the bows is gonna be. Like, it's gonna be in a place I just didn't want to check, and then here we are. Wasting everyone's time. We still have 2 hours at least, and I do believe we can do it in that time as long as we find a bow. As long as we find a bow within the next hour. We should be good. Because then I could just beeline it to the other one and then fight Ganon. The Ganon fight's not going to take that long. This is just stupid. Oh, let's see, where's the Mishmir? Alright, we've got this check. Whatever. Okay, that's for a different game. What is it? Why is everything for Ori? It's ability cell again. Alright, 1 more overworld check. The fun fact is that Cole could actually see the map that I'm currently looking at. And
Yep.
Cole, there's a lot of gray.
That there is.
You know, I'm glad we're actually heading to Swamp Palace after this. I needed a break of what I actually like the Swamp Palace a lot as a dungeon, so I don't mind doing it. I mean, as much as the other dungeons I just did. It's funny because I only like 3 of the 7 Dark World dungeons. Right, book. It's like, what do I need for this again? It's another item for Ori. It was 50 experience. Ah. Whatever. We're at least next to... It's at least put us next to Swamp Palace, so I shouldn't be upset. You know, I did have other plans for today. Like, not necessarily time constraint things. And also, to be fair, I say that as I've said before, that usually my streams will go... God, what time did I say? It was 12 to 4 Eastern time, right? I was like... I was trying to do conversion to not remember. But, yeah, like, I will say, if... With how things are going, because I don't expect us to be beating this within... With how things are going, I don't know if I expect us to be beating this within, like, the next hour. I'd hope, but the game has other plans, it seems. I'm essentially getting to the point of I don't think it'd be wise to start the other game that I had planned.
Oh, that's fair.
So we'll probably just call it after this archipelago is beaten. So if you want more content, hope that this takes long. If not, then fair. Alright. I'm just ready. Whee! This has just become stupid at this point. We're almost at 50 checks left and we're almost at my point being is we're almost at 50 checks left in Link to the Past and still have not either of the bows. Alright, there's the red mail. I'm literally... I don't even know how many heart pieces away from full... Like, I might have a boss heart container and a heart piece left for full health. I'm missing one sword upgrade from having a full sword, and then Link is essentially fully kitted out. Like, how? How do I have all of this? The red mail actually will make, if we have to go through Misery Mire, that would make it a lot easier, but it'll essentially just make all the dungeons easier at this point. But God, I was not expecting to get it at all. Because you can go entire playthroughs without getting even a single piece of armor. There's 2 of them. Almost like they're, you know, just like there's 2 bows in this game that the game does not want to give me. Oh, it's a shot. I'm pretty sure this is a key. Or it's something for refund. It's probably, okay, it's not even, you can't even give me the satisfaction of giving me grass. You have to give me a flower. Alright, small key. I think that had to be a small key, to be fair. So I grabbed that. Welcome to Sky. Tries to remember exactly the layout of this dungeon because His brain's currently fried. You see that spike trap currently just bouncing back and forth? That's my last brain cell trying its hardest to get through this. Alright, I do actually have to get the water in here, gotcha. It's fine. Do that easily. I had to be very, you had to be careful with that one, because I'm pretty sure you can actually get yourself soft-locked out of that pot, which really sucks. At least from what I remember. I think I have to flip the switch again. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, thanks, game. We're about to find out. I still love the fact that the pot in this game essentially one-shots almost every enemy. It's really funny to me. This one is bush puzzle, at least. So we need to fall down the left hole. Star Cloak for Terraria. Huh. Oh god. I'm gonna hope that there's a chest over here, because if there isn't, then we actually have an issue. Okay, there's a chest. That's probably the big key. At least hopefully it is. Or a bow. Either or works at this point in time. I'm desperate. Please. I also should have listened to my gut earlier, because yeah, I didn't need to flip that switch again. Oh well. Doesn't take too long to get back over here. Right, I guess you can't attack water. I mean, you could. It's just not going to do damage. Money. Interesting. All right. I guess we don't need the big key at the moment. At least I hope not. I'm trying to legitimately think of, like, is the big key required to get further into the dungeon? Because we have the... Okay, no, it's a small key. So I don't need it now. We're just going to need it in a bit, probably. I hate those guys' hitboxes. So stupid. Alright, Alright, what happens if I go this direction? You kidding me? Alright, we can do that.
I'm going to be right back.
Alright, see ya. Is over here. Let's go down here this time. Aha. There's the map. Here's the big key. We'll go back for that later. After we finish the dungeon, essentially. Like 90% sure this is what I opened, right? Yeah. Alright. So we're missing a few chests. One is pushing this. Grass. Ow. So we know of... Okay, no, I know where all the locations are. Gotcha. There's this one right here. And the boss, and then the big key chest. I really don't care about this boss, if you can tell. He's gonna get angry. Easy peasy. Yes, goodness. Alright, whatever. It gives us the other crystal that we need. Just mark all these at the moment. Go back in. Alright, we need to go back in. It's like, what do we need to do again? And then... I'm really at a loss for what we need to do. Alright, what is in the big chest? Good lord, alright. Oh, I did also mark that off. Actually, we need to stay in the Dark World. Part of me is also tempted to go back into, what is it called? Go back into the Dark Palace and see if there's more for us to do there. Because otherwise, we're in a very big predicament. Alright, I need my hammer. I'm trying not to use the boots because I'm like 90% sure it drops the bomb. Alright, let's get you about centered. Oh my god. Okay. So we legitimately needed to beat Swamp Palace and Ice Palace. That sucked. Alright. Alright, time to hint. Hint. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect this really quick. Go ahead and connect again so you guys can see what I'm doing. Sky LTTP, I'm pretty sure is the name. Alright, slash hint progressive bow. Oh, I guess I can't do it on here because it's just a text client. Oh well, I guess I'll just hint on the SNI client. Give me a moment. Sorry, you guys can't see this. Actually, wait a minute. I know how I can do this because we're just gonna be playing this anyway. That's not the right one. Where is the item tracker? Let's sell the tracker. Item tracker, I think is this. Yep. Property is. Swap this to. What's the SNES? This. There we go. So you guys can actually watch me hint for this and be sad where it is. Alright. Hint. Progressive bow. Well, yeah, we found. Okay. So, hint progressive bow alt. Fine. Progressive bow alt. Palace of Darkness, big chest. Alright. We can do that. That is actually great that that's there. Not, we don't have to do Mystery Mire. Hooray! How did I manage to put myself in a bush? Fine, here. Still on. No, I am. Dude, I'm not going to deal with you. We might actually finish this in 3 hours, but I still stand by probably be done after this. And then we'll start up something new the next time. Whatever, let's go, we're almost done. Do I have the big key? I know where the chest is. It's just getting the big key is going to be the problem. But then again, we really just need to finish. We just need to beat the dungeon. And it's literally the first Dark World dungeon. Why did this have both end game items for the last two games? Because this had post Skeletron 2 in it. I have an idea of where we can go for this, but all right, let me just make sure. Yeah, the big key is what we're missing. That's fine. There is only the fact that there's only 3 checks actually, because the other one's the bow, worries me. But oh well. Oh. Muscle memory, whoops. It's also kind of funny because I would have checked this. I would have checked Palace of Darkness and Eastern Palace before I came in here. Probably not in that order, but I did not mean to leave. Probably not in that order, but that's fine, obviously. Alright, fire these at you guys. This should get us to... up here. So I'm pretty sure this is a location of a chest. There's Bicky. Alright, we're good. Don't even have to beat this dungeon. I'm gonna laugh if we beat this before Cole gets here, if Cole gets back. This needs to be attacked. I think I know how I want to do this. Go ahead and take a bomb. Oh, okay, I did actually hit it. I was like, really? Do this quick. Ow. Stop. Yeah, one of the bow upgrades is literally right next to where we got post Skeletron. It's kind of funny. Alright. Just grab that. There we go. Time. You know what? Honestly, I'll just save. It'd be faster.
I am back.
Hello, we're being Ganon.
What? I was gone for like 20 minutes.
Alright, and we're beating Ganon.
Okay.
So we actually had to beat Swan Palace and Ice Palace because it was behind the check. One of the bows was behind the check that required the 2 crystals from them. Then we had to beat God, what am I thinking of at the moment? Or no, we had to beat funnily enough, the chest that had the post Skeletron in it was also right next to the chest that had the other bow upgrade in it. So, you know, this has definitely been an archipelago.
Definitely been an interesting one.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, we'll buy 2 of these. And then we'll just consume that. And then we'll go, Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually mark off the iron arrows, the silver arrows. I find it funny that I went ahead and hinted for the last bow. And it was like, yeah, it's in the pyramid. I was like, that's the one I just got.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, it's the two items are named Progressive Bow and Progressive Bow Alt. I'm like 90% sure that whichever one you get first immediately turns into the Progressive Bow, and then you have to do Progressive Bow Alt for the other one. Actually, I'm not too sure. I guess it entirely depends on if you have progressive items, because you might get like the silver arrows beforehand if you don't. Before you get the actual bow. Alright, time to fight again. I don't care about your text yet, I'm just gonna skip through it. We're gonna bully you. God, the lag. Alright. He is already on his final phase to my knowledge. Yep, silver you ruins your weakness. I'll shoot that again. Wait for him to fire his bat again. Oh god, I don't want to fall. Because if you fall, you gotta start the whole fight over. And he's dead. I didn't take any damage.
Dang.
That was, like I said, it's gonna be very, very anticlimactic. Alright, there you go. That's everything released. Oh my god. Whee! It cannot be any better. Oh my god. That was something. I should have checked. I guess we'll actually figure out how many checks I had left. Because as you can see down in the bottom, the tracker, obviously, goal complete. Where was the rest of the items while we're waiting? Like what was the last of the things? The key to the last dungeon in Ori was in this game. It was in Gan's Tower. That wasn't happening. There's 2 keystones. There was another cluster for Refunk. That's kind of funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The last progressive sword was in the big key chest for Gan's Tower. I was never going for that. Yeah, we had one more piece of heart and one more boss heart container from having full health. Which was in Palace of Darkness, which was the Palace of Darkness boss and Mimic Cave, respectively. Did I never get the hobo? Huh. Alright, then I suppose. Oh, I'm looking at the... Oh, no, I am looking at the right one, right? Because I have this one up on stream now, because I was like, I might as well. Might as well so that people can actually see me hinting for the item. And the cape was also in Ganon's Tower. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's still a lot of in Ganon's Tower. Misery Mire, what were like the 2 items in Misery Mire? That's what I'm curious about at the moment. Misery Mire. It was a keystone. There's supposed to be another one here, isn't there? Oh, it might be a Zelda item. Yeah, because there's all the keys. That's the big key. And the compass. And the map. It was 300 rupees and a keystone. That's what I would have gotten if I went to Misery Mire. I think going to Ganon's Castle was kind of a waste of time, which... Oh well, also I see my internet's dying now, which is lovely. Great timing, but oh well. What are you gonna do? I don't know. It's one of those things of like... I enjoyed this for the most part, because I don't really mind it when it gets to... Also, can you still hear me, Cole, by the way?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, sorry. I looked over at Discord and I have 5,000 ping again on Discord. He's got wood! Sorry. MC Hammer. I don't even remember what this was. But, you know, I don't mind Archipelagos taking a bit. It's just when it's like... The fact that both bows were in A Link to the Past kind of sucked. Like they did get scrambled. I was really hoping that once we beat Terraria, we would have gotten another bow from Terraria. And at that point I would have again went ahead and looked for the other bow probably for a little bit and did like the same thing. But the fact that it was in Zelda and we had like half of the game to still go through. It was like 150 checks, I think. I was just like, oh god, it's gonna take a while. But yeah, if we've done it. I wish it didn't take as long as it did, because this is almost a full... No, it's not almost a full day. It's this took 18 hours, almost 19. So I guess not horrible, but I really wish I had done better. But what are you gonna do? I do also pick very long games. Like Legend of Zeldas are always long games. Minecraft's kind of up there. Refunk, Terraria, and Ori are probably like the easiest ones on this list of 5 to get done. Which is funny because Terraria was the second to last. I'm trying to think, like, I do want to do more Archipelago in the future. I've said that before, and the thing is with that though, I want to do different games. I still think it should be something along the lines of having like at least one easy game. We might do 2 easy games next time. Because Refunked is considered a side game. I'm thinking maybe just doing a Jigsaw the next time we run this. But I need to get other games set up. I only have one other game set up for Archipelago, and it is a game I really don't think I would... It would be worse than Minecraft for me. Like, I know I joke about saying, like, oh, I don't want to play Minecraft. It's not that bad, it just takes a while, especially when you're grinding out for blaze rods or trying to find another fortress for blaze rods, or grinding out the ender pearls to get to the end. Because to my knowledge, unless they increase the drop chance for like piglin bartering, I don't think you're going to be getting ender pearls quickly without a warped forest. But also, yeah, the game that I'm talking about that I have set up but I wouldn't play probably is Hollow Knight, which is funny because it's like the most popular game on Archipelago to my knowledge. So,
Oh, is it?
yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised about that.
Which is funny. Oh, I just realized all the stats are coming up. 9 bosses with the tempered sword, by the way. Bonk, save and quits 36. It didn't die, and I never actually needed a fairy, which is surprising. Total lag time 16 minutes. I'm mainly just sitting through this because I want to see how many checks. Yeah, I missed 42 checks. I did 207 in this game before we got to the end.
Dang.
But yeah, while this runs out, maybe I don't know if I want to because in my opinion it's a really hard game. But Tunic is on the list. That is an option. It's not a really hard game. It's just I'm not good with Souls-likes. But it is an option. Other than that, I've got no clue. Maybe a Pokemon game. That could be fun. So, I'd say probably the two for sure would be like Pokemon and a Jigsaw. But other than that, I've got no clue. But that's fine because I'm not hopping immediately back into an Archipelago for next stream. I have time to think and I have time to practice before we decide to do that. But yeah. That is going to be it for the stream. I don't feel like hopping into a new game with only about an hour left. I know we got like an hour and 15, but I'd rather give the game its opportunity. Like, it also feels weird, in my opinion, just to go from one, like, this is an exception of going one game to another in a stream because they're all combined. I mean, like, going from Archipelago to a new game in one stream is going to be weird. So, yeah, we're not going to do that for today. But, nonetheless, I do hope you all enjoyed this Archipelago. It was fun until it wasn't. No, I'm joking. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Y'all take care. Have a great week. And we will see you guys in the next one where we will be starting up a new game. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.